Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, there was quite a bit of things for us to go and do here in the Calmlands. There was the Chocobo training mission, which, from what I just found out is that there's other different rewards that you could go and do, because there's other different missions that we could go and tackle out with. I believe there's like 3 other extra ones that we could go and do after the first one has already been said and done, so that's pretty nice. So we'll worry about that here in this episode for today. Same, of course, with the Bellamene fight, which we are going to have to worry about, which she does have an Aeon of Shiva, which we'll get more into depth for when that battle does happen. Now, of course, within the last episode, that there was something important that was going on from there, and that was happening with the little hidden area, which we can go and buy some capture items and be able to do some Pokemon battles with some said type of fiends that will be showing up later, which then we can try to see if we can go and add them as a part for whatever type of inventory spot that we're going to have to go and do. Now, there was some new customizations for those said capture items. We did one for Orin and we did one for Waka at this point. I don't believe we can go and do anything right now for both with Riku and also with Tidus at this point, because we have to wait until we get First Strike, and once we go and do that, we should at least get some extra other new special equipment for those said fiends if we ever have to go and fight off with them to at least capture them out later. But for right now, here is the battle with Shiva, and now during my off-record process, I did make sure that Balfour and Bahamut are going to be able to get their overdrive moves. Now, during my battle, I didn't really go and use Bahamut's overdrive move all that too much. You guys will go and actually see the overdrive move of having Bahamut a little bit later on, because we are going to have to face off with a boss that will be showing up a little bit outwards throughout the Calmlands that you guys will be seeing. It's going to be like that big, huge, gigantic robot that's going to be happening. It's actually going to be known as Defender X, I believe. Now, I think he does have like a weakness to any type of Thundara attacks or any like electricity as well. So, because again, he is a robot, so I'm pretty certain that electric damage should be able to do quite a significant amount of damage to there. But within these 2 videos for today, not only are we going to be just doing out here with the course of Final Fantasy X, but we are going to be doing some more Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door, so you guys do go and check it on that. And from our time of the 1,000-Year Door, we are going to have to face off with the man himself, with Grubba. The time has finally come to go and get this other crystal star that we do need, and I want to say that by the next episode we are going to be reaching off to the next crystal star area and be leaning on over towards into Twilight Town, and hopefully that will be our embarking of reaching off into Dupless at some point, because that Dupless battle is going to be really fun. I know that later on throughout the game is that doing that whole Dupless situation and everything, you get to be like this Shadow Mario thing that's going to be going on. So I'm not going to go into too much details about what that. We'll worry about that from when the time does happen, because right now we're currently here in Final Fantasy X, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. This is actually my second day coming back from my vacation. If you guys don't know, I was off in Michigan. I was over in an event for some muscle car shows that was happening for like 4 days, and it was pretty fun, and I'm back here once again to do some more videos for you guys, because I want to make sure that we keep on grinding through the different videos as we go along here. And if you guys haven't went and checked with the update before, I did say that while we are going to be going through the last little bit of the series, we are going to have somewhat of a change up here on the channel, which you guys are going to be seeing the Let's Plays as a live stream exclusive type of way, instead of it having just to be the daily recording situations at some point here. And also as well doing some other different neat other series that will be happening, not just only just with Let's Plays though. But here we go, we're going to be set up for that energy blast, and hopefully that should be able to do a significant amount of damage here to Shiva there. And just like that with the overkill, we got it. Just only had to do that energy blast at least somewhat twice there, and there we go. We got the win that we do need. Now, I think before with Bellamene is that I think the last time that we went and fought with her, I know that we got a game over and we didn't really get like the best rewards that we got from there. But however, if you do not have to worry about getting yourself destroyed, but you destroy Bellamene, well, we got some new type of gear here, and let's go and see what this is going to be all about. So we got some power spirits of 30, so we got some extra more of those. That's always fun to go and use. And also too, we got ourselves with an Aeon Soul, and we are going to be learning about what these Aeon Souls are all about. And these AI souls are like somewhat of like a status booster. So you can go and literally use this on like your MP or like your magic or anything, and you can go and just help out while you go along within these said aeons that we do have here. So we're gonna go and basically go through this tutorial here. I think it's gonna go through our Ixion, I think, at first, right? So we're gonna go and choose our horse guy here, and as you guys see, we have all the different status abilities here. We got like the HP, the MP, the strength, the defense, the magic defense, agility, all that type of stuff here. And the tutorial is actually going to go and give us some extra more of what the magic is all about. So that's what we're going to have to go and deal with for right now. But for the Chocobo training, for the different missions, however, there is going to be several different specialized missions here. Now, the next mission that we're going to have to go and worry about is having to face off with the dodge of the Chocobo. Now, last time we went and did somewhat of a Chocobo mission where we were doing the wobbly Chocobo, right? That was kind of getting us all intact of the different traits that were happening within the said Chocobo, and making sure that we can at least have a said Chocobo within this area so that we can be able to ride around with. But however, we're going to go through the next mission here. We're going to do the dodge Chocobo. Now, this is where blitz balls are going to be flying all over the place, and you want to make sure that you don't get yourself hit all that too much, because if you do, well, you are going to be running out of time, and you only have like so many amount of seconds to reach all the way over to that far end there. Now, mind you, if you do go and stretch on out of bounds, you will miss out on your opportunity of trying to get this area as completed, and you will have to restart the area. But however, within that amount of that type of time, we did not really go and do it, but we will go and have to do for another attempt. So let's try it out, and just like that, we got the finish that we do need. And wow, just right on the money right there at 16.8. So that's really nice. And here's our prize. I believe we are going to get a level 1 key sphere, so that's, well, at least it's something, right? But next time we will be getting a level 2 key sphere, so that at least we'll kind of regain our other key sphere that we want to lost from before. So let's keep on going. We'll go and do the Hyper Dodger Chocobo. Now this one's going to be, I want to say, a little bit more of a challenge compared to how that Blitzball one was all about, because now not only do we have Blitzballs flying around, but we do also have these random flying birds around within these areas as well too. So watch out for the seagulls while they try to attack us while we're along here. Now you just have to just kind of at least just find a specialized pattern around, and if you can go and find that pattern, well then you should at least clear on out throughout this whole entire way and get the best type of time that you can. Now, I know that this was just my first attempt out here in this area to begin with. It didn't really go out as well as accordingly to plan, but let's go and try out for another attempt, and there we go. We got that one all said and done, and we're finished. So nice. Okay, so that should be all of them all said and done, but we do have a little special reward as well, because now we're going to have to race the actual said person that is here in this way. So let's go and do something else. Yep, let's do the Catcher Chocobo. Let's go and try out that one. Alright, so this one is going to be a race between you and the trainer here. And what you're going to have to do is that you're going to have to try and collect as the amount of, how much amount of blues that you can go and do and try to beat her within the time. And unfortunately, this one's going to be one of the most difficult of the situations, because since you are going to have to use the right and the left D-pad, things can be a little bit annoying throughout here, and trying to pick up with those said balloons, and then also having birds literally fly around within this area, you're gonna possibly be losing quite a bit of times. And for me, that was what I was going throughout here, and I'm gonna have to probably do this later on throughout the game and see if I can try to get the reward that I do want for this, because this one is really hard. Like, look at all of this. You got random birds just flying around and trying to hit you as well. And you want to make sure that I think you have like the least amount of birds trying to get hit, I think, because like the trainers, like you want to make sure that you have more than what the trainer is going to be trying to pick up for the balloons though. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just completely missing just all different amount of balloons, because again, using the D-pad is just really annoying to go and do it. Now, you can go and use the toggle stick as well if you're playing on PS4 or even on the PS2 as well, because I'm pretty sure you could use the toggle stick for the PS2. It's just a little bit more annoying. It's just that the D-pad is just a little bit nicer to go and have, just so that you can just angle out the right type of balloon grabbing that you can go and do. But here we go. This is going to be another race that we're going to have to worry about. So let's jump on into it and let's see if we can do it again. Yeah, like, unfortunately, it seems like most of the times, like, this trader just always likes to go and just pick up the balloons at the very beginning of the area, and it's just not fun at all. So this one I should at least hopefully do a little bit better now with the grabbing of the different balloons, so... and as I say that, I completely miss, like, almost, like, a whole bunch of them right there. Yeah, it's always, like, a scary moment, because you don't really want to get yourself hit by the birds all that too much. But there we go. We at least went and finished off through that. So what do we do? Do we get anything good? It seems like again this lady went and beat us again, which that's just really annoying. All right, here we go. Did we do anything? Oh, wow. We got the same amount of time, or well, actually, sorry, we got the same amount of hits, but the timing is off. Man, that sucks. We could have at least went and won that, but I was just off by like just a little bit of like an extra other second there. Dang it. But anyways, you know what? Let's just go and head on out of here. We're going to go to the main area that we are going to be having to go and do and face off with the boss as well, with the Defender X guy. Yep, and there is a save point here, so if you do want to go and save up before you go and do anything, I think that's always a good idea beforehand. And it looks like we're going to be meeting up with some of the different other Guado that are going to be here as well. Yeah, we got one of the Guado soldier guys out here.
Summons from Lord Seymour.
Nope, I don't want to do that.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. We don't want to be discussing with him.
Out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you, the Maester doesn't need you alive.
Oh boy. Yep, here comes this big, huge colossus of a guy over here. Now, just be careful of his hits, because he can hit you pretty hard. He does have, like, a heavy slam type of move. He does have, like, some other wild type of moves that will really pack up a punch here. So you are going to probably have to use quite a bit of Phoenix Downs or quite a bit of healing if you want to at least protect yourself pretty well for the time being. So we're going to see if we can work with the Delay Buster. Unfortunately, this guy is immune to it, so we can't really go and delay his attacks at all. Even using any type of slow move as well, I believe he is going to be someone... I don't think it's not going to really work as well. But any type of electric type of attacks, or even using any of your summons, will be a big help for this fight, though. And speaking about with using summons, well, we do have Valfor, and we are going to go and set up with this guy out here. Now, during my time of me doing some editing, though, I did have my other two summons, which that was going to be with Ixion and with Bahamut. And unfortunately, Bahamut got completely destroyed, even though I went and set up for my overdrive move. Which that was nice and all, and that did quite a bit of damage, but he did all that he could do and he got himself knocked out. But anyways, we went and got it though. Valfor did the job for us. I'm happy about with that. So see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.